Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, the most dominant player in the NBA right now.
My goal is to win a championship, and we're going to do whatever it takes to make that happen. Thank you, guys.
This year's Bill Russell, Finals MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Right now, Giannis deserves to wear that crown.
Giannis, oh my goodness.
The Greek Freak. But you know, there's something else about him. He just plays harder than everybody else.
Like, it's easy to go somewhere and go and win a championship with somebody else. It's easy. I want to win a championship and walk in. I'm going to do whatever it takes in order for me to win it. And we did it. We did it, man.
Yo, what is up, everyone? Now, I finally found the best, most unstoppable Giannis build on 2K22. Like, for real, this build gets almost 30 finishing badge upgrades. This build will unlock rare elite contact dunks. Now, I know what you're thinking. Giannis isn't the best shooter in real life, so can this build shoot? The short answer is yes, this build can shoot, partly because I made sure this build gets a good amount of shooting badge upgrades. Now, believe it or not, but this build will get a ridiculous 15 playmaking badge upgrades. So this tall Giannis build can actually dribble. I'm telling you, this build is glitchy. Now, before I show you guys this glitchy Giannis build, I want to give you 5 or 10 seconds to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and last, just comment who you think I should make next. Now, with all that being said, let's get started with this Giannis build. Okay, so starting off with the first and the last name, you can go ahead and make the name whatever you want. As you can see, I'm using Giannis. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his last name. Then moving on to the position, you wanna make him a power forward, because if you make him a power forward, you get more badge upgrades and you get better attributes. The power forward position is just the best position for this Giannis build. Now, moving on to the hand, you can pick whatever hand you want to use. I'm gonna use the right hand. Then when it comes to his jersey number, if you want his number, just pick number 34. Now let's click continue. Okay, now moving on to the pie charts. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, this part took me a while because in real life, Giannis can do so many things. So I wanted my build to be able to do just about everything that Giannis can do in real life. So this build can shoot, can finish, can play make. This build can basically do everything. And the pie chart that I ended up picking, it might surprise you guys, but the pure slashing pie chart. Now, obviously with this pie chart, we are getting Hall of Fame finishing badges. Like always, towards the end of this video, I'm gonna go over the best badges to use for this Giannis build. So make sure you stick around for that. Now, moving on to the physical profile. Now here, you want to pick the one with the most speed. Okay, so moving on, here is where we set our attributes. Now, starting off in the finishing category, you want to put your close shot on 91. Then you want to put your driving layup on 68. Then, of course, you want to max out your driving dunk. Then max out your standing dunk. So just like I said in the beginning of the video, as you can see, we get almost 30 finishing badge upgrades. Now, moving down to the shooting category, you want to put your mid-range shot on 61, max out your three-point shot, max out your free throw, then max out your post fade. So as you can see in the shooting category, we get 12 shooting badge upgrades. So even though our three-point shot and our mid-range shot are kind of low, those 12 shooting badge upgrades are the key to being able to shoot consistently. Now, moving on to the playmaking category, you want to put your pass accuracy on 43. You want to max out your ball handling. Then you want to max out your post control. So as you can see in the playmaking category, we get 15 playmaking badge upgrades. This build is going to be glitchy. I'm just going to say it now from the gameplay, from playing with this build is a lot of fun to play with. Now moving on to the defense and rebounding category, you want to put your interior defense on 71. Then we're going to move all the way down to the block, and you want to max out your block, max out your offensive rebound, then max out your defensive rebound. So after all that, this is what the badges are looking like. 28 finishing, 12 shooting, 15 playmaking, and 9 defense and rebounding. When I tell you that this Giannis build is the best Giannis build in the game, I'm not lying. If you guys got a better Giannis build, make sure to let me know in the comment section. Now moving on to the body shape, this part doesn't really matter, but I think build reminds me the most of Giannis. Now moving on to the height. Now in real life, Giannis is 6'11", but as you can see, if we make his height 6'11" in 2K, all of his attributes get worse. Even on 6'10", his attributes are really bad. So the perfect height for this Giannis build is gonna be at 6'9". Now moving on to the weight. Now here, you could lower your weight all the way if you want to have a little bit more speed. But for my Giannis build, I wanted him to look a little bit like Giannis. So I ended up going with 205 for my weight. Okay, now moving on to the wingspan. Now here, you want to put your wingspan on 90.0. I believe that is one notch lower than the max. But anyways, moving on to the takeover. Now here, you could pick any one of these takeovers that you want. But in my opinion, like always, the slashing takeover just so happens to be the best takeover in the game. So I'm going with the slashing takeover for this Giannis build. So after that, you will see that we have built a glass cleaning finisher. Now real quick, before we jump into the badges, if you made it this far into the video, I want to say thank you. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Also, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me as well. Now let's go ahead and jump into the badges. Okay, so we're just gonna start off in the finishing category. So starting off, you wanna put fast twitch on Hall of Fame, limitless takeoff on Hall of Fame, posterizer obviously has to be on Hall of Fame. Then we're gonna put post spin technician on Hall of Fame, slithery finisher on Hall of Fame, rise up on Hall of Fame. Then last, we're gonna put fearless finisher on Hall of Fame. So that's gonna be it for the finishing category. Now moving on to the shooting. Now these shooting badges that I'm about to show you guys are gonna help you if you have a low 3-point shot or a low mid-range shot. So starting off, you wanna put sniper on gold. Then we're gonna put corner specialist on gold, catch and shoot on gold, and last, we're gonna put Deadeye on gold. So those are the best shooting badges if you have a low 3-point rating. Now moving on to the playmaking category. Now here, you wanna put hyperdrive on gold, triple threat on gold, unpluckable on gold, quick chain on gold, and last, probably the most important badge, you want to put quick first step on gold. So that's going to be it for the playmaking category. Now last, for the defense and rebounding category, you want to put chase down artist on gold, clamps on gold, and last, we're going to put rim protector on gold. So that's gonna be it for all of the best badges to use with this Giannis build. Make sure to let me know in the comment section if you plan on making this build. As you can see from the gameplay, I already made this build, and trust me, man, this build is a lot of fun. Now, if you guys have any other suggestions on other players that I should make on 2K22, make sure to drop the names down in the comment section. Now, I want to thank you all for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I also want to remind you to make sure you check out these other videos that you see on your screen. I think you're gonna like them. Now, with all that being said, I hope to see you all in my next video.